Let's go. It's still a red day. Wales is out there. England later. Whoa, there was a player down there for Wales for a bit, so thought I'd get it started up here. Full-time Sports Network. Footmoss Sports Talk. We're on Twitch as well this morning. Gareth Bale. Wales with the throw in here. Looking for a long one. They go across to the central midfield. Really, sunshine, the shade of the stadium. I'm sure it's pretty hot on the one end with the sun glaring right down on you. Wales looking impressive so far. I really always like their fullbacks here, kind of the wingbacks with three at the back. Nico Williams and Connor Roberts, quality players. Got a ticker on the bottom. We'll keep you up to date on scores. I know I got Saka and Matt Turner in the background. Big game today, England, USA. Thanksgiving in the States. They'll be pumped up, man. Let me tell you. I got the light in the bar, downstairs bar basement here. Oh, let me know your thoughts, opinions. Who's winning Wales, Iran? Who's winning the big England, USA game today? Footmoss Sports Talk, King's Football Show, Full-Time Sports Network. We should be doing Netherlands, Ecuador as well later. I'm going to be pumped for that one. Look at this. Goal, Iran. Is it going to count? Fans are celebrating, Iran. It looks like it's counting. A quick counterattack by Iran. Oh, goodness, Wales. Goodness, Wales. What are we going to do here? Oh, taps it in. Who is this? Good pass across the box. Wales, Iran, folks. Early morning. Now they are going to look. Checking the goal. Here we go, folks. More. There you go. It's good. No, it does. Yeah, it doesn't count. It's no goal. I thought originally, and then they let it go. Then they finally looked, and it's offside. Wow, offside. Early warning bells, Wales. Let's get it together, Wales. There's their funny story. Munzie's in the house. The downstairs basement bar of the Moss. Manny, I think, is trying to connect. Manny Tangadurai. He's usually on handles. I was going to go on handles, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see anyone doing Wales Iran watch-alongs that I knew of, so I said, might as well fire it up. I'm up at 4 a.m. in Western Canada. Let's get her on. So it doesn't count Wales-Iran goal. The Iran goal early. Wales had most of the play. That was a quick counterattack. Here they're showing it again. The guy was offside. I thought so initially, and then it seemed like they're counting it, and I can't hear the audio. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, I think we got Manny. Oh, yeah, here he is. Good buddy Manny from India. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, nothing much. I'm wearing red for Wales, and of course, England should be playing today. I wonder if they're going to wear the white jersey with USA in blue, or whether it'll be the USA in white and England in red. I don't know, but Wales have a
I'm
chance.
trying to
And
figure the ladder there. The white. I think England might need to show those red ones. Look pretty good.
yeah, I mean,
Sackville likes the red.
I actually like England when they wear red. They look
Me
a lot
too.
better.
Me
But
too.
I'm
Wales
I'm
in
actually
tight here. Are you on the same time, sort of, Manny?
we should be. I mean, I remember when we were watching the Canada Belgium game. I think I was about a few seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, me and you were the closest I've seen out of most of them. Although Bargav in the US, we're pretty close usually.
Yeah, I mean, Bargav was watching it on the Peacock service as part of.
Sometimes he was ahead, sometimes he was slightly behind. It just depends, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. And
The
the
line
Iran
right
keeper was
now, the
forced
ref was
into.
talking to them, and they were huddled up there. Kiefer Moore,
Yeah,
everyone's trying to grab him.
yep. And the Iran keepers had to make a couple of saves already. So it's an open end-to-end game. Iran did start off a lot more promisingly. And the thing with Hanno is that he normally, like, when it comes to the early kickoff, and the worst part about the Welsh defense is that they look really clumsy now for some reason.
Yeah, like this counter that non-goal, the offside, they got caught quickly.
You bet, you bet. And the worst part is that Robert Page has avoided the temptation to make any changes from the
Just Kiefer Moore
lineup.
because he looked so
Yep,
good when he brought home. Yeah, that was the only
exactly.
change.
I actually personally would have liked to have seen Brennan Johnson
Me
be
too.
brought on instead, but Kiefer Moore has looked good. And
Or
and the
both of
problem
them,
is,
but
and the,
I think he owes Gareth Bale to always give him a start kind of thing. But yeah, maybe we'll see Brennan Johnson today.
well, I mean, Bale has to start. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
My only issue, of course, is that you know. Yeah, let me see what time you're on because it's coming up to 1956, 57, 58 for me.
Yeah, you're just seconds ahead of me.
Okay, so yeah, but again, this is not really about trying to do any commentary because again, with Iran's white
No one's
shirts and the
really doing it.
sunshine, with Iran's white shirts and the sunshine, it's hard to see the numbers. But what
Yeah.
happens with Hanno is that like he'll do the second half. So he sent me a message on Instagram asking me if I could possibly do the second, if I could do this game instead, and he could handle
I
Qatar
just
versus
figure
Senegal.
I'm wide awake at 4 a.m. again, goddamn, and then I might as well just start her up because I didn't see any of our partners or anyone. You
Yeah,
know, when
but
you check
listen,
your subscriptions and you don't see any watch-alongs, I was like, oh, maybe I should just do it then.
well, I mean, I'm glad you had the initiative to do that. Well done, sir. And but here's the thing: Hannah's asked me to take charge of the second half, so we can end this stream after the first half, and I'll send you the link, and you can come and join me. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, vice versa. Or he wants to come on, we can send it, or we can both keep her going, and you can help him too. Yeah, certainly, whatever
Yeah.
works.
So, I mean, I do like working with
It's
him,
World
whether
Cup,
it's doing.
so the
Yeah.
more the merrier.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, I was doing a lot of watch-alongs with him for the cricket that was going on. That was the
Yeah, I
World
noticed that too.
2020,
I'm just
and
not into cricket, but I know you guys are.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure in your part of Canada, cricket is not very big, but Canada does have a national team filled
Yeah,
with mainly expats, of course, but still a team nonetheless.
a
And
lot
once
of
again, another errant
Pakistani.
pass from Wales. I don't know why they always insist on doing these stupid crossfield passes. And
I
this
hope.
time it's Ethan Ampadu who's the guilty party.
Yeah, I've liked him, but he almost plays fullback or a defensive mid back in Britain. But he looked good the first game. He stopped a lot of the athletic USA attacks, and they need someone like that. But yeah, you're right. And there, he's got a
Yeah.
foul now, Manny.
Yep.
Or you saw that?
I just saw that earlier because, as you said, I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
With like 10
I'm
seconds.
obviously keen on Wayne Hennessy because he's only played a couple of cup games for Forest
And
this
yeah,
season.
we got Danny Ward sitting there.
Yeah, but listen, I don't really rate Danny Ward to be honest because early on
And
in the
Hennessy's
season,
always played well for Wales.
yeah, I actually don't rate Danny Ward that much because whenever Leicester have
I
played for the
didn't,
beginning
but
of the
he's done
season,
good lately. Yeah.
he has. But listen, let's put into perspective the fact that most of the teams have been really poor teams. Okay, he did okay against Manchester City,
Because
but
we
again,
were leaking goals nonstop the start of the year. We won 4-2 early on.
yep,
And
and
now they've had some decent results. He's had a few clean sheets. It's impressive. But
yeah,
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 Hennessy, how do you take Hennessy out? It's like the Southgate guy, where guys have performed for him. it's the same with Robert Page here. Like Hennessy's always done good, so how do you replace him?
Yeah, and Hennessy
I'm
actually,
glad to see Asmoon too for Iran starting this game. He didn't start the England game, and he came on and he created a bit.
yep. Obviously,
Asmoon, he's kind
Queiroz
of
has
the
been forced
star
to
of
make a
Iran.
Obviously, Queiroz has been forced to make a few changes. Ironically, if it weren't for Ryan Giggs's problems, he might have been managing
Yeah,
Wales. So it would have been nice to have seen a reunion between Ryan Giggs and Queiroz. Both of them were there at
yeah, that's
Manchester
right.
United, remember?
That's right. Kiros, he's been around. He was Fergie's right-hand man for a bunch of years.
And Iran are still pressing. And you see, this is another issue here. You see,
It's got to be
Wales
hot on
was,
this end, hey?
and the worst part now is that Neco Williams is struggling. I know there's a Spanish forward named Nico Williams,
Nico.
so the spelling is different. This guy's, I
You,
mean,
oh yeah,
it's
there he is. He's hobbling. He says Nico Williams too.
yeah,
This guy, I've really liked him on Nottingham Forest this year. I've
yeah, he
put him
has
in
looked
my
good.
FPL. I think he's a great crosser. He really gets up and down. Oh, he got stamped on a little bit there.
Yeah, so he's hobbling a little bit. I wonder if Robert Page might bring him off and possibly bring on another defender. I'm
Ooh,
not too sure. I mean, normally if he gets injured, he'd be replaced by someone like Reece Norrington Davies, but that poor fella isn't in the squad.
yeah.
So I'm not too sure who can come in instead. And
Let's
it's
check that out.
Connor Roberts now with the throw. He's starting
He's
as
been good as the
Wales's.
right wing back, Roberts.
Yeah, he is the right wing back, and normally that would be Chris Gunter's position, but I think Gunter being, a little bit
This guy's ran with it, this Roberts.
yeah. But the problem is, so many of Wales's players are making mistakes. I think they're just overawed by the occasion.
A little
And
bit.
Hennessy didn't do anything wrong against the USA
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't
In
know who
fact,
could be a left wing back. Cabango? Yeah,
Cabango is more of a central defender, but if
yeah.
worst comes to worst, he might have to be brought on. And
Or a midfield to play wide left, yeah.
but that midfield looks cumbersome. And
Colwell.
Page hasn't changed his formation. I mean, he started with a 4-3-4-3, which transitioned into a 3-5-2, but it's still, aside from Kiefer Moore, the same players, including Aaron Ramsey, who looked a little bit,
One of my
you
favorite
know,
all-timers.
Aaron Ramsey.
Got
There's
his
only
blue
one.
jersey when he was still number 16, my favorite number, and then he changed to number 8 on me, Manny.
Oh yeah, what can you
And
do?
then he
Number
left.
16 also happens to be it also happens to be the goalkeeper's number, isn't it?
I
For
think
Canada?
on
Yep.
our backup,
Pa-
yeah.
yeah, Pantemis is wearing that number instead of Crepeo. Poor fella.
Yeah, it's tough. He was having such a good season, LAFC. Errol's in the house, the Man United agenda man. Big up, Errol. How you enjoying the World Cup? We had a wonder goal yesterday. What'd you think about that, Manny? I know you guys were doing the game too. We had a good
Yeah,
time, me and King and Steven, a bunch of us, and man, you can't get a better goal than that. You have kids practicing those as when you're young, trying to do these volleys and bicycle kicks, and man, he pulls
yeah.
one off in the World Cup. What a
It,
goal!
for me, it was echoes of Paul Gascoigne for England in the Euros
Yeah,
against Scotland all those years ago. That control and layup with the left foot and that emphatic shot with the right foot. I thought the Serbian goalkeeper Milinkovic Savic had a more than decent game,
yeah,
but it would take something special to beat him, and that was something special.
yeah.
And the first goal was just pure opportunism. So
Serbia did what they needed to do. They tried to keep it tight and be back, and eventually you get a breakdown. Eventually,
yeah,
and
it was amazing also because I'm reminded of when Louis van Gaal picked Andreas Noppert to make his international debut in that
yeah,
World Cup
that
match
surprised
against.
me too. And I'm a Dutch fan, as you know.
Yeah,
And
but it
I
proved to
thought
be
it'd
the
be
right.
the Ajax guy, and he didn't take Sillerson. And then it was this big tall kid.
Yeah, it ended up being neither Pasveer nor Bilo. It was this fella, but it was a good decision because it's these taller
He looked good,
goalkeepers
didn't
who.
he? Yeah,
Yeah, the taller goalkeepers will normally have a better chance of being able to gather everything, and that was why Milinkovic Savic was picked. And with Wales, you take a look at Wayne Hennessy, who's about 6'5", 6'6", that performance against Ukraine in the playoffs pretty much summed up his value.
Yeah,
He made saves that Ward would never have been able to make. Now, there is, of course, an issue that maybe Hennessy isn't quite as good with his feet as Ward is, but I look at the all-round package, and
yeah.
when Hennessy is more than decent enough to be able to cope with the need to play with his feet. Just goes to show that you've got it's shot stopping that's always important.
It's always number one. That's why when the Arsenal fans are giving it to Matt Turner, I was like, calm down. I mean, I don't even like USA or New England Revolution where he came from, but I had to stick up for him. I'm like, he is a fine goalie. He was like goalie of the year in MLS a couple of years ago.
Of course, of course, of course. And I mean, people take a look at his stats and say that he concedes more than one goal on average per game. But sometimes, stats don't really tell the story, you see.
He can shot stop and he's got good hands. But I'm like, his feet will get better playing Arsenal style and working with our coaches, and he has gotten better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in the 4 Europa League games he's played, he hasn't lost. Whereas when Ramsdale made his debut in the Europa League, we lost to PSV Eindhoven. So maybe that's a sign. Don't play Ramsdale in the Europa League. Stick with Matt Turner.
Yeah.
And of course, in cup competitions, if you make one mistake, you could end up being out. I mean, whether it's the Carling Cup or the FA Cup or the knockout stages of the Europa League, you're going to be tested. And that's
Might
better.
just start a poll. I usually do that on my channel here. England USA result today. Let's go with that. That's the story of the day here.
Yeah, a lot of people have been very overconfident in predicting that England would smash the USA, but I disagree. I think the US
Yeah,
will
I've
give
been the
England a
same.
tough
I
game.
just stick up
Uh,
for our buddy Bargav. A lot of people were saying England were going to smash him. I'm like, easy. It's not going to be a smashing.
yeah, I mean, obviously the US do have a few players with Premiership experience. The captain Tyler Adams, also Tim with Leeds, also Tim Ream with Fulham,
You know who
and
impressed me? The other Fulham one, Robinson, the fullback. He had a great game.
oh yeah, Anthony Robinson, yeah,
Yeah, he is
the left back.
impressive. I really thought they'd
Yes.
start Aronson. I think you said that too.
No, I was
I
saying
really
that they
thought
could have
they'd
start
start
that they could have
Aronson,
started
but
they
maybe
could
they
have started.
will versus England today, I'm thinking.
No, but here's the thing. I mean, they were probably expected to start either Gio Reyna or Ferreira, the number 9. Instead, they went with Weah, Sargent, and Pulisic, and they brought on Jordan Morris in the second half. But look, that three-man midfield of Adams,
Yeah,
Musa,
that's
and
as good as
McKennie,
any.
they looked really good, and they really ran Wales ragged. And it was only after Kiefer Moore came on as a sub that Wales started to settle down. And I think their inexperience and some tactical naivety from Greg Berhalter cost them 2 points because I think they started to slow down a little bit and enabled Wales to get back into the game. It just goes to show that with Wales the way they are now, Ramsey with that free kick, pretty poor execution. That I think with Wales the way they are right now, they just look a little bit slow and slightly off the pace. With many of their players, veterans of that 2016 European campaign, pretty much, I wouldn't say on their last legs, but certainly getting on a little bit.
Okay, people in the chat as well, and people joining in or watching a little later or whatnot. We got a poll up too. I made it for England convincing win or easy win, a draw, USA win, or England in a close one. So we'll get a mixture of
You actually added those
percentages there.
options, did you? For
Yeah.
me, it would just be England win, draw,
Yeah, if I
USA
just
win.
went England win, I'd think I'd see too many. So I want to see the ones that think they're gonna smash versus a tight one.
Oh, that's thinking far ahead then, isn't it?
I love me polls. Vote on the poll, hit the likes. We're on 3 channels, Manny. Oh no, yeah, just my Twitch, Full Time Sports Network, and Football Sports Talk. So
Well, if you'd
appreciate a
like,
like on all the channels, guys. Full Time Sports Network. They show a lot of different sports, a lot of activity, obviously around the Premier League, and I think they do wrestling. We do some NFL, but yeah, mainly football, soccer.
yeah, I mean, I don't get coverage of NFL these days unless it's for select matches.
Yeah.
So I think it would be nice if the Canadian league got a little bit of television coverage, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty
and
certain that
YouTube's not a big thing in Canada. When I check my following, man, it's all USA, UK. Canadians tend to use YouTube just to figure out how to fix things or do things or make recipes, but not for their sports. But yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of my friends more involved in it, and it's a good way to keep up, share experiences of the great sports around our beautiful world. Oh, they're showing a Welsh baby.
yep, I saw that baby. Except, abs- damn cute. What can you do?
In a little
And Iran
jersey,
obviously made
right?
some changes to their lineup. I think you mentioned one of the outfielders who was brought in. Obviously, the goalkeeper had to start because Baron Van has a broken nose in addition to a
Oh
concussion.
yeah,
So it'll be interesting to see if Keros decides to bring Baron Van back in for the final game, maybe wearing a mask or so. I'm not too
maybe.
sure that would necessarily happen. If Hosseini has a good game, for example,
Oh
today,
yeah, that's what I was
uh,
gonna ask you. What are you seeing on the press conference in England yesterday with Southgate and Maguire, and he's talking about Harry Kane, but someone was saying Maguire's out because of the concussion. Is
I'm
that
not too
real?
sure that.
I think he was actually. If he was in the press conference, they didn't ask it either, and if he was there, doesn't that mean he's playing?
Well, I mean, I think managers are the type who would like to keep their cards close to their
Yeah,
chest. Some good defending there from Chris Mepham.
and they
That
maybe are
was not
not
that wasn't
giving
Mepham.
out
That
the
was
info
actually
whether he's good to go or not. I guess that he's past
yeah,
concussion protocol stuff.
yeah. That was Ben Davies there, the Tottenham defender who
Oh yeah,
defended
there
that.
you go. I just saw that.
And obviously, the only Arsenal interest in the squad is a former Arsenal player, Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah.
Davies is still very much in the picture at Tottenham. So I mean, I'm still happy to get behind Wales because, my first team is obviously England, and the British Patriot and me will choose Wales as my second team. So it's going to be difficult when you have England and Wales in the same group. Ideally, England and Wales could qualify together, but the way Wales have started right now, it's not going to be so simple. And
Well, you knew
Hennessy there,
Iran when they saw the schedule. This was the game they're saying, okay, we got to win this one.
yeah,
And
because I think
and you know they're going to be pumped for USA. That's like a football
I
war
agree
there.
completely. And of course, the last time the US played Iran in the 98 World Cup in France, Iran won
Iran.
2-0.
It was
Casey Keller didn't
historic
really
for
have the
them. It was
best of,
huge. It
yeah.
was huge.
And of course, those were the days when Iran had the likes of Ali Daei, Khodad
Yeah.
Azizi, and
One of the all-time
other.
greatest scorers, Ali Daei.
Yep. Uh, of course, his record was eclipsed by Ronaldo earlier on, but
Wales is looking good here lately, Manny.
yeah, they're looking a lot better. But obviously, you
As
see
the
that poor
shade is
fella.
increasing across the field.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to check my StreamYard account and find out what time Hanno has started. Because normally what happens is that he is the
I
one
wasn't
who
doing
will.
Senegal Qatar. I think King is. Maybe I'm doing it with him. I have no idea.
Maybe we'll see. Any
But
upcoming
Holland,
ones?
Ecuador, definitely I'm doing. Of course, everyone's welcome.
Oh yeah. So what he's done is that normally, because he's out of the house for school, by the time he
Yeah.
comes back, he only has time to do the second half watch along for Wales against
Oh,
Iran. I
that's
keep
why I
telling
don't see
him.
a lot of them. And then later on, I see that you guys were on. Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing which I might tell him is just create the watch along. I can start that for you, and then you can join in for the second half. But for some
Yeah.
reason, he doesn't really, realize that. But
Okay.
listen, it's okay. So in about 10 minutes for now, I will probably be heading over there. I mean, as soon as this half is over, I'll head right there, and I will send you the link,
No
and you can come
problem.
and
No
join me. Yeah.
problem. All good.
Right. So yep, still.
See if I got a message from him.
Yeah.
How do you say your name properly? Tang. Let me say it. Tang Adurai?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. The
Or do you
th is
pronounce the D? Tangudurai.
Thangadra, yeah. Like you pronounce the
Okay.
th like you would Thomas, yes?
Okay. but you give it the G or you go eng.
Anger, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Enga?
you could,
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cool.
Yeah, obviously the
Yeah.
G has to be pronounced like I always tell people, you say it like you spell it like you
Yeah.
say it,
The same,
and
like
all
you
is
saw where
well.
I live, man. People try to say Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and they look at it, they think it's like Pakistani or something. It's really native North American Cree language. But yeah, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I always say it's just the way it's spelled,
Right. Speaking
but
of
it
Cree,
just
I
looks
remember.
intimidating. It looks intimidating.
Yeah. Speaking of Cree, I remember that there's a famous politician called Romeo Saganash who is a
Yeah,
native Cree speaker and also speaks French and English quite fluently.
yeah.
He represents the constituency of Abitibi, James Bay, Nunavik, EU. I'm not too
Like
sure that's
way
close.
northern Quebec, or is it Nunavut?
Nunavik, yeah.
Yeah, it's Nunavut.
Nunavik, EU. That's his constituency. So it's sort of like four places in one, really.
It used to be just all lumped together as Northwest Territories.
Yeah, Activity Bay, James Bay, Nunavik, EU.
We used
That's
to,
his
but we
constituency.
changed it up and created Nunavut about, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago.
Maybe, but this guy's a fairly recent politician,
Yeah, no,
and
he's good. I
obviously,
know who you're talking about. Yeah.
he's one of those politicians who stands up for the rights of Indigenous people, which isn't really respected in Canada. I mean,
Of
obviously,
course it is.
Trudeau has.
Manny, it is. Come on. People get this wrong. They get a lot of stuff. But no, there always is a fight that they need more resources in the north. They need more help. It's very expensive to be flying in and out and getting supplies up there. So yeah, you always got to fight the battle, of course. But no, we give them everything they want gradually,
Yeah, and I
slowly with
mean,
the
like,
bureaucracy, just like
and
English.
and and, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think it was Stephen Harper who said it perfectly. You know, Canada follows the traditions of the Commons back in England.
Yeah,
The Commons treats visitors better than they treat each other. And
exactly.
and one thing I can
And
tell
as
you
you
is that
see that with Trudeau, we are given to the world. We take in all kinds of refugees. We give a lot of money. We help every single fight and peace and everything and support everywhere there's trouble. But yeah, it's tough to get them to move on our own issues inside the country, as England struggles with as well through parliamentary
yeah,
system.
I mean that quote by Harper was more made towards how politicians treat each other, pretty much giving it
Yeah,
both barrels every day in the Commons. And of course, one
exactly.
thing I will tell you right now is that for all the criticism of Justin Trudeau, I can tell you that the Tories leader Pierre uh, Poilievre, I think his name is,
Pierre
I'm not
Pierre Polyev.
Poilievre. Yeah, I'm really certain that he won't be any better. And
I like it. We like him out west because we don't like Trudeau
oh
out west.
yeah, the West. I know that was where the Reform Party started, somewhere in
Yeah.
Alberta.
Harper
Preston Manning.
eventually
Uh,
became the leader, and we reunited the Conservative Party. Yeah,
yep. No, it wasn't. I mean, it was always the Progressive Conservatives and Reform, but then those merged together to form the new Conservative Party.
yeah,
I don't know if the Conservative Party had splintered before, but Manning was every inch the far right leader, and
yeah.
yeah, I do know that out west, certainly in Alberta,
So they
maybe not
punish
so
us
much.
for never voting for Trudeau.
Yeah, maybe not so much in British Columbia, but definitely more inward, like in
Alberta,
places like.
Saskatchewan, Manitoba.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
we're very
yep, yep,
similar.
yep. Yeah.
But we've always been part native rights, and we work together with them. They do very well around my city here, and the Dakota Sioux Nation is very big. They got a they got a huge, amazing national golf course, professional here, Dakota Dunes, a casino, hotel. They have their own government, their own police, everything. They've done very well. They're a shining example of what First Nations communities can be.
Yeah, that's something that the liberals will need to look at. But anyway, enough politics talk. We're here to talk
Yeah.
sports,
Oh, a
and
little enlighten a little Canadian.
yeah,
Thank you, Manny.
but here's the thing. I want to ask you, like, obviously, the disappointment should be tempered with a little hint of pride in the fact that you were able to take Belgium the distance. But how have the papers been reacting to that match? And
Oh, we're pumped up. I mean, we just feel like, oh, we didn't, get a finish. We weren't clinical, but no, everyone's super excited no matter what.
I mean, that's great because it's wonderful to see
And
that
I
Alfonso.
think it was smart of John Herdman, our Geordie English manager. He's been
Yep.
brilliant, women's and men's. It's never been done before. And he was very smart, I think he almost brought that he said F Croatia out to the media, because what would have been the spotlight, Manny, and in the papers, and every journalist question is, why did Alfonso take the penalty? How did he miss? It would have been all on Alfonso, or our figurehead. Instead, he took it off, and all the questions were about what he said to Croatia, that were coming for
Ah, the
Croatia.
media. They just don't know how to do their
So
jobs, do
he's
they?
smart to throw that out there and create a distraction, for the players.
Yep, absolutely,
Take
absolutely.
the
And
pressure off a bit.
yeah, but
But that was a little bit of a whiteboard on the board for Croatia's locker room now. So it's
you
good
could
and it's
say that.
bad.
You could say that. You could say that. And it's nice to see that ever since that tough start, Wales have actually gotten into the game. I
Yeah.
think it's fair to say that Wales do seem to be very nervy starters, but they eventually get
Iran's
into the
coming into
groove.
the game now too. They're starting to get some ball control.
They are, but obviously, compared to the start when they were running in at Wales and also scored that goal, which was quite rightly deemed offside, they've been sedate by comparison. And I mean, Kiefer Moore's inclusion in the starting lineup has obviously paid dividends, but I do worry about that defense of theirs. Page is still insistent on playing a back three with two wing backs.
And with
Maybe
the
if
hot sun of the daytime here, Qatar, maybe he's like, okay, Kiefer, just go run. And like we were thinking, then they bring in change of pace Brennan Johnson, eh?
yeah,
Second half.
yeah. I mean, 4 minutes of time have been added on, and I am actually just about to, head into the studio to start Hanno's stream. But I'm going to send you the link for this one to your Instagram, yeah?
Okay, sure.
And I will just,
Yeah, for everyone, Coach's Corner, Hanno, Manny, always doing a quality job. Oris sometimes too. And yeah, go check that out. I'll probably stay on for a little while and then join them.
yep. So let me just send this link to you right now in the private chat. You
Fair
can see
enough.
it right now. Do not hesitate to click that link and come in and continue the chin wag, sir.
Yeah,
But
no
I'll
problem.
stay on for now until the half ends, and obviously, I have to,
Is he
just
one of your
prepare some things.
favorites too, Aaron Ramsey, Manny?
Well, I mean, two-time FA Cup winner with Arsenal. It was his
Yeah, he
goals that
loved
made
the
it
FA
happen.
Cup, didn't he?
Yep, yep, yep.
I always do too.
Always. I think it's fair to say that his career has sort of declined a little bit, but
Yeah, he's at
you
Nice
know,
now with Pepe's there too.
yeah.
Schmeichel at Nice.
Hmm.
Oh, I had a coffee, but so early in the morning. Oh, I ran nearly in the 6-yard box. As Moon in there.
Yeah, Asmoon missing out over there, and
Oh,
at
that was a
least he.
brilliant idea cross, not from the right wing, but more of a right midfield in the central, and a great idea for a cross. As Moon read it.
Yep, and Asmoon is, of course, Iran's leading scorer in
Yeah, he's
this.
been quite a good player over the years here. He was their
Yeah,
future
so
star, young up and comer, and yeah, he's turned into a good player.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But again, there are 2 minutes left, and I mean, Wales are just going to be happy to have weathered the storm, and I think in the second half they'll start to shine. And I think it seems to be the
Well, I said at the
Uh,
start of this group, Wales and USA, they may draw every single game. That's how they're kind of playing.
well, if they draw every single game, it's not really going to. The question will be. I mean, if they
Oh,
draw
yellow
every.
card here, Manny.
Yep, Joey Roden there, who I thought was a bit of a weak link yesterday, and he very nearly conceded an own goal, only for Wayne Hennessy to come up
Yeah,
with a good reaction save there.
that's right. Oh,
And
he missed the ball and took the legs. That is a yellow.
yeah, a well-deserved yellow. And clearly, Roden is.
Oh, he just missed the ball though. He thought he
He's a
had
more
it.
he's a decent defender, but so far this tournament he's struggled to really adapt to other teams pressing, and I think his timing has been off. I really would have liked to have seen Ben Cabango brought on to replace him, but
Yeah, he's not bad.
obviously Robert Page thought otherwise. And
I think we'll see some changes a lot in the second half if they're playing in the daytime in Qatar. There'll be some wholesale changes throughout the second half.
yeah, I mean, what happens is that basically every 5 games or so, the teams will be playing. And it's
Okay.
pinball in the Wales penalty area right now.
No
This
way.
is
It's just
stupid.
about to take the free kick here. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, geez, that could have been
And
bad.
yep,
But yeah, what did
Wales
you
are.
think of our Canada team after a year of? I don't know if you're in the Discords or chats and YouTube channels of Arsenal Live, but I'm always been talking up Canada.
Oh,
Right, and
I thought.
that's the main thing is I'm like, okay, now they saw us. They see how we play. We're not gonna bend. We're not gonna sit back. We're gonna attack.
Yeah, I was very impressed. I mean, for a 39-year-old, I thought your skipper Hutchison actually looked quite good.
Yeah, he's the
Obviously,
best
Herdman
tape
hooked
out of
him
all
off.
these young guys.
Yeah, obviously Herdman hooked him off after an hour because he wanted to bring some freshness on. I was certainly impressed by the Anglo-Canadian Adekuba who came on at left wing back, and certainly, I mean,
Yeah, I
he
think
replaced
Premier League, both are well, he played right center back, Alistair Johnston, but yeah, Adekubi that came on at left wing back. Those guys, they really could the way they play, they'd adapt and be good in the Premier League. Adekubi, who you mentioned, from Calgary, and he plays in Turkey, Hayataspor. And Alistair Johnson had a great season with CF Montreal, Club de Foot. I love their name. And he's been looking to go Premier League. He's got ties to Celtic now after his first game performance.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that should be
Celtic's
good.
coming
That should
in.
be good. Yeah. Well, Mr. Mossing, I'm going to have to say adieu, au
Love
revoir,
you
et
and
à
leave you.
bientôt. But
Yeah.
I will be heading on to the studio to take charge of Hanno's stream. But listen, the link's in the chat. Do please click that and join, and I will let you on. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, Coach's Corner Hanno. Feel free to go like there. I'll be hanging on the second half, see how if I get some more American US viewer or and UK viewers as the morning grows here. So we'll see how it goes, and if I get some poll votes, I'll let you know. But I'll probably head over to Hanno's before the end of the game too.
Okay, brilliant. I would love to have you on, but take care then. I will catch you later. Yeah.
Take care, Manny. All the best.
Thanks.
Well, that was the first half, boys. Thanks for Manny. Smooth voice with me and my cold and COVID here. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Vote on the poll. Hit the likes. Football Sports Talk, Full-Time Sports Network. Kind of cheering for the Whales. Had a funny thing of an American or Canadian broadcaster on the sports say his son, he told him it was USA Wales, and his son's like, yeah, let's go Wales. He thought it was like a battle. His little toddler thought it was a battle of soccer players versus actual whales. They had the mammal. Oh my god, Wales. So not since 1958 Wales in the World Cup. That was in Sweden, Brazil, winning that one with 17-year-old Pelé, of course, the infamous Brazil beating Sweden 1958 World Cup. Brazil, Pelé's Cup, where he took storm the global football by storm. Pelé. It was absolutely amazing. Let me hear your thoughts. vote on that poll. To get some votes. Let me check it out here. Where is it? You got Super Brew. We got our predictions. FIFA.com. Make sure you're doing your predictions. Round 2 now. Fantasy. Yeah, someone just said England, but a tight one, a close one. But that's about it so far. So vote on the poll. Hit the likes, both channels. Wales, Iran. We're at halftime. I think there'll be some changes second half. It is hot there in Qatar with an open stadium. Let me know what you thought of that first half, what you're thinking of the games today. Scrolling on the bottom there. What did I meant to do? Send this around a bit first because this was a last second. Didn't see anyone doing it, so thought I'd snatch a quick watch along into there since I'm getting up early out west here. Let me know your thoughts of the lineup. Kiefer Moore up front. Iran bringing in Azmoun. He got close a couple times. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Your predictions second half here? Let's keep her going, folks. We got to send this around a bit more. I didn't even do that at all. Tariq Talks, one of the guys I started watching early on in this YouTube experience. Don't know if he's doing any watch alongs, maybe on the weekend here. England with USA. Let me know your thoughts for the second half, what you thought of the first. Aaron Ramsey. Let's go, Aaron Ramsey. Oh, where's my WhatsApp? Yeah, the Americans, all the networks saying going to be the most watched match of all time, England USA. Check it out, folks. Full-time Sports Network. We'll be doing Holland, Ecuador as well. England USA, of course. Check us out later. Vote the polls. Oh, there's the preview. Lions versus Eagles. England, USA. Let me know your thoughts on the first half. What you think is going to be the results here. We're at halftime. 0-0 Wales, Ireland. Couple chances each side. As Moon nearly. There was a called offside on Iran. Wales had a few chances, not that many. Share it about Wales, Iran. Come involved, get involved, vote on the poll. Footmoss Sports Talk. We're live on Twitch as well, and Full-Time Sports Network, of course. Let me know your feelings and thoughts for the second half. Are Wales going to get a goal? There'll be some wholesale changes, I think, both sides in the heat with an open stadium. You got to see a bunch of substitutions, I'm thinking, during the second half. My sister's over there enjoying some dune buggies and camels and getting around. Awesomeness. Most viewed soccer game, they're saying, in USA TV history is going to happen today with England, USA. I think a women's one when they went in the World Cup final, that might have been the biggest in USA's history up till now. They're going to be pumped. Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We're going to be pumped to see England, the Lions versus USA, the Eagles. Who's going to take her? I kind of thought a draw at the beginning. I'm kind of sticking with it. You got to favor England, I would think, but who knows? It's football. It's football. Saudis did Argentines. Japanese did in the Germans. Canada should have did in the Belgians, number 2 ranked in the world. We took it to them. Didn't happen, though. Got to take your chances, folks. Got to take your chances. We got any more votes? What's going on here? Let's check this out. The second half's about to begin. They're showing Gareth Bale, Kiefer Moore. They're all getting ready and going. Let's get some votes. Let's get some likes. 2 channels, Full-Time Sports Network, Football Sports Talk. Hit the likes on both. Appreciate it. Showing some Iran fans supporting Amini, the woman that was killed, and that they're fighting for freedom. Some great outfits, some great t-shirts are showing in the stands for Iran. I need some water. My throat's gonna get killing here. Ricola. Where is my water? Okay. Kickoff, second half. Wales, Ireland. Let's go. Oh, man. COVID. There's some water. Let's go. 1 coffee. Let's stick with that 1 coffee for a while here. COVID moss this week. All the better. Focus on some World Cup, as I would anyways. Here we go. Nothing's changed at half. I'm sure we'll see some changes coming for both sides in this half. It's very warm there, I can imagine. Thoughts and feelings, don't be shy. Want to come in, want to give your opinions and thoughts and comments on this game and the game's going to happen today and the wonder goal of Brazil. Richarlison yesterday. Feel free if you want to come on, just ask. Open forum here. Vote on the poll. Let us know in the chat how you feel. Second half here. Holland, Ecuador later today. Full-Time Sports Network. Football Sports Talk. Like, share around, subscribe so you keep up to the World Cup. What's coming up, what we're doing live, watch-alongs. Usually, if guys are all on, we'll do some analysis after too. Talk about the World Cup, what's going on so far, who we're favoring. Let me know your thoughts. We'll always have a banner going on the bottom, what games are on today, the scores. Let us know what you think. Asmoon's holding his arm here, it looks like. Maybe his shoulder popped out a bit or something. He hit the guy and then fell on the shoulder too. He's holding it a bit there. Think he's all right. Up early out here, 4 or 5 a.m. Now, let me know your thoughts, where you're at, what time it is where you are. You getting all these World Cup games? Are you missing some because of timing? Oh. Iran a little desperate back there. Wales. No sleep, Alicia. It's World Cup. You should have seen the Asian World Cup, 2002. There was no sleep that summer. It was madness. It was awesome. Playing, going to in school. No, not in school, but working and playing club soccer. Getting up all sorts of hours to watch World Cup. Having practice and games yourself and working. Oh my God, it was crazy. The crazy timing of time zones and having matches around the world. There's Aaron Ramsey, our boy. I got his jersey somewhere. Canada, baby. Canada, Alicia. You know it. We're bringing the heat. You guys got to come to Edmonton. Tariq always talks about it. But you guys got family in Edmonton. Les Voyageurs, that's our fan club. Du Canada. 0 degrees yesterday. +1 was pretty nice. Looks like it's going to be +3, +4 today. Everything will be melting. England, probably rain. Hope you're good, Alicia. Philly's finest. Yeah, next World Cup. You guys got to come over. Come to Edmonton. Saskatoon. We'll go to Vancouver, watch the games. BC Place. British Columbia. It's a good stadium. BC Place. It'll get many upgrades. They'll put in real grass, of course. Man, I need a better water. Some lime bubbly. Might get rid of that hitch in my throat. Is that too dark? Too dark? Lime bubbly. Wales. Iran's trying to put some pressure on. They've created a few. Or Wales is turning it over in their own end. Ramsey's got to get on the ball more. Oh, there's that little Welsh kid with a World Cup trophy. He's biting. So cute. '26 soccer coming home to Canada and USA. Soccer is coming home. Coming home. England want to use that? They gave us the name soccer. Oh, off the post. Iran, a quick counter. Beat his man, blasted it near side, off the post. Another shot, off the post again. Oh, the madness of Iran. They're getting chances as Moon. Oh, my goodness. What a couple plays there. First a near side post blast. Wales couldn't recover. Iran still had it. A guy tried to go far post and curve it around the Hennessy. And he hit the post and came straight out again. Yes. Well, man, we were British North America till 1867. And that's kind of when football around there was getting invented in its true form. And so, yeah, I came to Canada. But in those late 1800s, we were also making the American game, but we were doing it Canadian style. It was coming from rugby. The Regina Rugby Club was the former name of our Rough Riders, Saskatchewan Rough Riders, CFL. So they had to look for another name because we were calling it Canadian football and not too long. So when England were changing the rules and they called it association football, ASOC, so it came soccer. England gave us the name, not us. There it was, Asmoon, near side post and straight out. Then number 17. What's the name? He had a brilliant curling shot off the straight inside of the post and straight out to center, beating Hennessy. Hennessy. It's a nice alcoholic beverage. But yeah, number 17, Iran. Who's that? Goladzadeh. Yeah, he is good. They were hyping him up on their team. Goladzadeh, age 26. I can't remember what team he's on. Let me know in the chat if you know, you know. Goladzadeh. That was a brilliant curling shot with his left foot. Right after Asmoon hit the post too. We get some more votes yet? Alicia, did you vote on the poll? Is England going to crush USA? Are they going to draw USA win? Or is it going to be a close England win? That's where everyone's headed so far, is that it's a tight, close win for England. Perhaps going to happen today. Like I was saying, Alicia, it's they're saying in American broadcasting, with it being Black Friday and everyone at home with their families, Eagles of USA is going to be the most watched soccer match, football match of all time. England, USA. TV viewership. If they count Canada, I'm sure we're all watching too. Not the big numbers like USA and England. Right on, Alicia. Right on. That's what you got to do, people. Vote. Hit the likes. Both channels. Full-time Sports Network. Footmoss Sports Talk. We're live on Twitch, too. Two posts by Iran back to back. Wow. Asmoon and then Golazadeh. Oh, I didn't share that to Premier League WhatsApp channel there. Where is that? Little Fowler around on the Welshman. Here we go. Here comes some changes. Number 14 out. Is that Kiefer Moore? Number 9 in. What do we got here? Lineups. 14 was that Connor Roberts playing right wing back. Also, Wilson is out. Harry Wilson's out. 20, is that Welsh Messi? Dan James? Yeah, Dan James is number 20. He's in. He's always an exciting player to watch. Looking forward. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Asmoon's down again. He's cramping up, he's saying. Teammates come to help. Back to work, Alicia. Good on ya. Thanks for coming about, Alicia. Always a pleasure. Go Philadelphia Eagles. Not the American Eagles, though, of the soccer team. Go Philadelphia. It was tough. They lost Philadelphia in the MLS final. They also lost their first game, the Philadelphia Eagles, this recently. 76ers doing not too bad. And the Philadelphia Phillies lost out in the World Series as well. Man, Philly sports are coming close. Full-Time Sport Network, Global Surveys is their sponsor. I should always mention that. I don't got no Global Surveys logo or thing to put down. Bobby, FTSN, get on it. Les Voyageurs Canada getting ready for Sunday. Spectacular. Canada, Croatia. Sunday. The whole Canada is awaiting. Get our first goal ever in the World Cup. Iran's clearing it well, starting to get a bit of possession as the shadow, the stadium and the shade is creeping across the whole stadium now. Getting slightly later in Qatar. Very early out here in Western Canada. I think it's 11:20 maybe in the UK right now. Yeah. So Dan James came on. Was that Brendan Johnson was the other one? I think so. Yeah, Brendan Johnson. Lovely to see. Wales are going for it. Johnson and Melch Messi on the pitch. Nil-nil still. It's been plenty of action, though, for a 0-0. Yeah, I don't know if took the Bobby jinx over of 0-0, but there's been plenty of action, actually, in this game. Lots of chances. 2 back-to-back posts, Asmoon and Golazadeh for Iran. Beat Hennessy, but couldn't beat the post. Blondie, Aaron Ramsey, you got to get on the ball more, mate. There you go. Get Welsh Messi involved. He's always got some good energy. Dan James. Corner for Iran here. Their fans are getting pumped up. $135 subscribers. Yeah, gradually I'm picking up 1 or 2 here and there every day. Full-time sports network. The second half of Wales Iran here. Stay tuned all day today. Senegal Qatar Kings football show. I'll be on there most likely. And we got Netherlands Ecuador. It's gonna be tasty, man. Everyone not think much of Ecuador. I mean, they beat Qatar. I think they're gonna get second in the group. They're gonna give Holland a test today, let me tell you. La Familia of Ecuador. They played like a family, man. That's what matters in these contests with pressure and knowing each other, knowing where your brothers are going to be. Here was the goal scorer against England, Taremi. He's wanting to get back on the scoreboard and get Iran into the second round with a big goal here too. See what Wales can do, though. Davies covering Asmoon. The real Davies is Alfonso. Man, did we take it to Belgium. Unbelievable how good we are. Canada. We can, baby. We can. People in Britain all working. Not even work time at all. We're way early morning, way dark out here in Western Canada. It's going to be plus 3 or 4 today. Snow melting. Refs called a foul. Wales, are they going to get up? No, they took it quick. Went short. Spread it out wide right. Wales. Get it to Nico and get a cross in. Oh, he bombs it way too high. Back post. No one's even there. Iran clears. Oh, and they're on the fast break. No, Wales has got it handled. The red Welshman looking strong. Fended off those two posts back to back by Asmoon and Golazade. Big up, King in the house. Are you coming on or what? Chatting. We're doing Qatar, Senegal, I think, on your channel. Are you setting it up for us? Netherlands, Ecuador's the big one. He knows it. Alicia was in. Yeah, Tariq's sister. Good to see her. She had to get back to work, though. Her, Ed, Tariq, they always pop in here and there. Taremi trying to add to his 2 goals he got versus England. As Moons looked really lively. He's cramped up. He's been hacked. Welsh Messi is on. Brennan Johnson came on. Wales aren't sticking back and hoping for just the draw. As Moon's finally coming off, he's been struggling lately with a few knocks and cramping up. The Iran fans are cheering him on. They thought he played great. I did too. He's unlucky not to get a goal a couple times. King, you coming on? Anno and Manny are doing the game the second half now. I didn't see anyone doing it, so I was awake. These 4 a.m. wake-up calls. World Cup time, baby, at its finest. Sister enjoying some camels, some dune buggying today in Qatar desert. Met up with a lot of my friends, people I've coached, people I've played with over the years, all over in Qatar. Wonderful scenes. It's been very hot, I'm sure, at this game. I'm sure we're going to see even more subs coming soon. The shadows almost cleared the whole field now. It's just in the one right corner of the pitch now. The sunshine. Maybe it's helping them out, not be quite as hot in there. Most of the closed stadiums are obviously air conditioned, being in the desert, but these open ones and playing during the day, it's got to be hot still. Wearing out. Iran really gave it. They had some real good moments today. Welsh have defended. Now they've put on some more attackers. My sister, there she is, Mrs. White, live from Qatar. Oh, Iran, no. Stopped again by the Welsh D. Hennessy's got it. The keeper, rolling it out wide right. Oh, I got to blow my nose. What we got here? Welsh Messi, Dane James came on. Brennan Johnson came in. Love to see, but Iran's turned it up even more with their subs. Putting on the pressure now, Iran. Canada is ready, world. We're bringing it Sunday. This is the one we wanted. Knock off Croatia off their mighty perch. They are going to be taken down by Canada with speed and attacking presence. Julio in the house, live from Qatar as well, I assume. Julito. Hit the likes, people. My sister, Julio, hit the likes. Subscribe so you know when I'm online live for World Cup. Football Sports Talk. Full-time sports network. Broadcasting on 2 channels. Hit vote on the poll. Who you think's going to win? England, USA. Close one. Draw or what? Dutch double-decker bus is here getting ready to go for a big march. Yeah, they'll be playing their music. Holland, the Orange will be arriving again today, winning their first match 2-0. They'll be bringing it. Ecuador's going to be tough, let me tell you. Those South American teams, they're like familia. They play tight. They know each other inside out. There's the World Cup ball of 1986. Julio was dominating, under 12, under 14 or something. Bought the ball, thought, hey, we're going to go get a goal in Mexico. No, we didn't. Thought it'd be World Cups all the time. 36 years later, so big up to you guys getting all the way to Qatar. That's awesome. I went through Doha, Qatar when I went to the Arsenal 2019 Europa Cup final. It's quite the place, Doha, seeing camels. Brilliant airport. Great food. My sister's out on the camels today, showing off the shoulders. People so worried about Qatar. There's not going to be problems. Chelsea OG, oh yeah, man, we're up. Western Canada, it's still dark out. Oh, nearly a post again by Iran. They are so unlucky. They've been so close so many times, and it's still 0-0. The jinx of Moss and FTSN. 0-0 matches we seem to do. Oh, again, and Welsh clear it desperately. There's going to be another corner from the other side. Number 6 in Iran with that latest shot. and it just curled. Oh, no, Hennessy did get his paw on it. Hennessy with another great save. Chile is cheering for Netherlands. Yeah, Ecuador, a bunch of cheaters. There you go, Julito. Chile not happy. Ecuador getting in, pipping them. Ecuador is a tight unit like Chile has been for many years, winning those Copas, getting to the World Cups. Chile, unbelievable good team. Alexis Sanchez still rocking it on Marseille now, or as I call it, Marsenal. So many Arsenal loanees and former Arsenal players on Marseille. It's wonderful stuff. But yeah, Ecuador will be tough for Netherlands to crack, man. I hate that they played Daley Blind and Ake didn't do bad, but man, our left side, it's scary. I don't know what Louis Van Gaal's doing. But we beat Senegal, got the job done, 2-0. Next up, Ecuador and Qatar, the third game. Good to hear from you, Julio. Hope Nino's doing good. Share it with him. Tell him to get on here, have some World Cup banter and talk and analysis. Be lovely to talk to Nino again. Amigo from our Rocco days. Jose Lara's over there. That's awesome stuff. Many of our guys from Saskatchewan. I saw the flag, the Canada game in behind the net in the corner there, the Canadian corner. Saskatchewan flag and a Saskatoon sign. Wonderful scenes. Man, that was a big save by Hennessy. I thought the shot went wide, but he got his hand on that. Who was that? Number 6. Saeed Ezatolahi. Yeah. Oh, man, everyone's cramping up in this heat. I called it. I go, there's going to be a lot of subs. Well, yeah, Kelly, that's the whole point of it. Here in the chat, the StreamYard link. I don't know if it works from phones or what, but click that link. It's not hot in the stadiums. This is daytime, open stadium. Sun's been bearing down on these guys. You don't think that's hot? There's guys cramping up left and right. There's all kinds of substitutions needed. They needed more subs in this World Cup for these kind of games in the daytime. Iran guys are cramping up left, right, and center here. The guy that hit the post, Khalazadeh, is cramped up. He's coming off.
You're gonna say hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're showing your shoulders. Illegal.
Yeah, we're at the pool. Look who
Canada
this guy.
representing. Julio. Looking nice, looking hot. These players are all cramping up in the heat.
Can you hear him?
It looks hot in that stadium.
All of my friends.
Lots of players are going down right now. Subs.
Put these away. Players are camping up in the heat, but it's not, right? Like, it's not cold. It's not hot.
Joe Allen on for Wales. Okay, you're making lots of noise. I'm taking you off.
Oh, there. Okay, sorry. We
Oh,
were just
there.
working out the sound. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Hey, it's not hot in the stadiums at all.
Well, there's non-stop subs because everyone's going down with cramps.
It's super.
But the stadiums that are closed, they're air conditioned. This stadium's open.
Look who's here, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
What's up?
Darko.
How you doing, man?
Did you get on the-
Darko. Big ups.
Right now might be a little warm, but
Like
it's not like they're playing in direct.
Yeah, I guess right now. But
Like
they
the
pump
sun
the
was
air-
on this field the whole time, and now the shadow, it's going away.
Yeah.
But man, all these players have been cramping up. So many of them.
The night games are cool though. Like we are wearing jackets, hoodies at
Yeah.
night. Like yeah, like
This way.
But this stadium was open and sunny.
Oh, that's cool.
we're lucky we have a place with a really nice pool.
Yeah, no
Like
doubt.
pools. Lots of locals live here where like people who work here live here. So we're in these apartments and it's amazing. But yeah, you can go like as a woman here, I can be fine in my bathing suit in our compound. We just
That one is
drove to we did the Land Rovers and went out into the desert and
Yeah, I saw.
went swimming in the Persian Gulf and it was fine. No one gave me a heck
How
about
was
wearing
those
bathing suit.
how are those camels? I saw some in Doha when I was there.
Yeah, they do the job. It was really fun to do. It wasn't a long ride, but it was all you needed to do. And yeah, this place is full, Chris. They have all the delegates from Netherlands here, like all of the, like, who have you guys met? Welsh are here.
Yeah, they're all at the
here.
stadium. They're all at the stadium now.
Uruguay.
Yeah, like we have all these people from who are also delegates. They're all staying here, so everyone's having good conversations. And guess what everyone says? Canada, amazing. You guys.
The neutral's favorite. The
did-
neutral's favorite, Canada.
The Netherlands wanted us to win.
Yeah, the Netherlands wanted us to win. I found a
Yeah.
girl, Stephanie. We're gonna trade shirts. She's got a cool orange shirt.
Yeah, I'm doing Netherlands, Ecuador later, for sure.
Yeah. 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 They have a double decker bus. It's all orange. It says Holland on it. I don't know where they got it or how they got it.
They're always parading and playing instruments and partying.
You know Tiago,
Dutch.
Brazilian guy in Saskatoon. Do you know Tiago? He's walking here right now.
What's up?
Chris is live broadcasting. Watch along. I don't know, Chris.
5:30 a.m. What's up? What's up? 5:30 a.m. Saskatoon.
We had the Brazilian versus the Serbian here yet last night, Chris.
Well, yeah, it was a good game. Wonder goal by Richarlison. Amazing goal.
Yeah. I was watching from FanFest. I don't have tickets tonight. Actually, a whole bunch of tickets just dropped this afternoon for England USA. You could get Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3.
All the American broadcasters are saying it's going to be the most watched American soccer match ever. Because it's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving USA. So it's going to be the most viewed soccer game ever.
Yeah, and that game is like late tonight, so it should be a decent time in the States, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and all their families are together. They're saying it's the most watched game of all time.
A bunch
already.
of some people that are here with us, they went to the hotel that our players are staying. Got to meet a bunch of people, even the coach. They got pictures with them. They're coming into the lobby and meeting their fans. It's pretty cool. I haven't gone there, but maybe I'll do that before I leave. You know? This is where we're staying. Up there, the glass building, it's all sports complex, like working out, tennis on the roof, but I don't have rackets.
Sure, you can rent or use some or what?
Yeah, so we're going to go tonight to watch from FanFest because it's huge screens and thousands of people.
Beer.
Yeah, you can have beer. We had beer. Jose
So
and
is
I
it-
had beer last night.
So we have 4 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 a.m., and 1 p.m. And then that's 6 hours later in the UK. But then Qatar's another 2 hours later. So like
Yeah.
the 10 a.m. game would be like 4 p.m. UK. Is that 7 there or 6 there?
It's a 7 o'clock game here. It goes.
So that
1,
game,
4,
so
7,
2
and 10.
games you can watch with beers then during these 4 game days.
Yeah.
There's
That's what I did last night. I watched the 7 and the 10. We had beers. It was very good.
Yeah.
And people
But in
from all
England,
over.
the 1 p.m. game in Saskatoon is 7 p.m. So then that's like 10 p.m. in Qatar.
Yeah, 10 p.m. is USA England tonight. Yeah.
Errol from Manchester United Agenda says beautiful scenery. The weather in Qatar.
Very really nice. It's really nice. But at 5 o'clock, it's like a light switch. It
just gets
it's
cool.
dark.
Suddenly.
It's dark. Yeah.
Oh, big blast Wales over the bar.
Wales just missed.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Iran's had better chances, but Wales is coming on now.
It's time to go rest up for Fan Festival tonight.
Yeah, Netherlands, Ecuador. Let's go, Dutch.
You betcha.
Holland, baby, Holland.
We love your podcast, Chris. We learned so much. Keep it up, buddy.
Yeah, take care. Say hi to everyone. It was cool seeing the Saskatchewan sign in the stadium there. That was awesome.
Oh, good. I'm glad you saw it. That's
Behind
awesome.
the net, you could see. I was like, that green and yellow. That's where we're from. To all the British.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, yeah,
big play here. The Iran guy's hurt. They're going after him. The goalie nailed him. They want red. He's going to give a yellow.
Oh, no.
Iran is all over the ref. They're trying to get at him. Wales guys are pushing him. The goalie's hurt. The Iran player's hurt. Yellow only. That's
I'll have to
fair.
go watch that.
Yellow card. But yeah, Iran counters really quick.
Yeah.
And they caught him. The guy was he was at the halfway. He could have been offside. He tips it by the goalie, and the goalie murdered him.
Oh, no.
He kicked him high.
We'll chime in. We'll chime in later from Fan Festival at when we have
at the Dutch game.
Yeah, we'll chime in then. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see you
Take
later.
care. Say hi to Saskis.
Okay.
There we go, live from Qatar, folks. That's what you get on Full-Time Sports Network, Footmoss Sports. Ref is going to look at the VAR now. The goalie nailed him, man. Hennessy killed the Iranian. The Iranian tipped it by and nailed him. But, man, if they're looking at VAR, look how close that offside was at halfway then. Because if he's offside, then you can't give a yellow and a red to the keeper. But they're not looking at that, it doesn't look like. I don't know. He might have been offside at the halfway point there. He was a half a yard off. But you have to look at that too, not just kill the keeper for this mistake. He's going to give him a red now. He's going to change the yellow to red. No yellow, he says. And here comes the red. Hennessy's off. Wales will have to play Danny Ward of Leicester in their final match versus England. Maybe they would have anyway. Ward for Leicester City. Hennessy will be off. Hennessy off. So down a man, Wales. Red card. The free kick for Iran is cleared. Not enough. Iran's got it on the far left side now. Back into the box. Red of Wales clears it again. They're going to be on the defensive now. Iran's going to try to get their 3 points here. Wales will be trying to keep the hatches down. New keeper. They've had to take someone off. Iran's around the box here. Shot blocked. Again. Iran's in near the box. Shot nearly top corner. Oh my goodness. Early morning. Oh, Joey Edibles, Square Table Degenerates. Check out his YouTube channel. He's in the house. Up early, man. How you say this is boring? There's been 2-3 posts, great saves, a red card. 0-0 in soccer is not boring, my friend. Although I seem to be jinxed every time I do a podcast, I'm getting 0-0s. 5:49 a.m. here, Joy, so it must be 6:49 a.m. there. Up early, buddy. Good on you, working. What was that substitution here? Danny Ward on, obviously, because of the red card. I didn't see who got taken out there. Did they have to take off Brennan Johnson? No, he came on. Joe Allen came on. Ow! Stubbed my toe. Damn it. OSU Michigan game coming this weekend, Saturday. Let's go, Michigan. Wolverines. I gotta get some edibles maybe too. I got the COVID, Joey. Flew to Quebec and back for a conference. Came back with it. Sitting in those airports and airplanes and delays. God damn them. Communist Airlines of Air Canada. Keep you sitting in lines. I had my mask too, but still somehow caught it. Feeling rough, but it's World Cup time, baby. You got to represent. Got to represent the Maple Leaf. We looked strong our first match. Dominated Belgium. Lose 1-0. No finish. Welsh desperate clearances here now. We're at the 90 minute. There's a lot of extra time here, though, with the delay of the VARs. A lot of cramping up injuries. Should be plenty of extra time.
Watching this game, and I'm telling you now, this is farcical game. Absolute corruption written all over this World Cup. Seriously. I'm surprised. I'm shocked, unless I missed it, that Iran didn't have a player booked in this game. The amount of little fouls they've been doing, treading on people's toes, 1-0, there you go. Yeah, all of this little unsportsmanship sort of stuff they're doing is really bad. It absolutely defeats the process of a World Cup tournament because it's just cheating, constant cheating, and this referee's been bought as well. So yeah,
plus 9 minutes, yeah, Joey.
Tonight's going to draw 2-2. I'm going to put it out there. Farcical again. There's going to be some sort of decision in the game because corruption. This whole World Cup's a corruption.
Yeah. Exactly, Errol. Canada wasn't allowed to win. VAR doesn't even tell the ref to look at those. Look at the farcical ref we had from AFCON for Canada, Belgium. How is he reffing FIFA World Cup after his disastrous AFCON? VAR doesn't even tell. This game, you're right. They didn't even look at the offside. I ran it halfway. And then they tell the ref to go give a red card to the goalie. But they don't tell about studs up. They don't tell about Ronaldo's diving. Like, yeah, I agree. It's terrible, VAR and reffing. Bad as the Premier League or worse. And it seems like, they were doing everything to make Belgium win. Doing everything to try and help the bigwigs, it seems like. I don't know. Man, we're live anyway. And I'm giving my bad opinions. perhaps, but Wales, yeah, they're trying to keep it 0-0 now. They got a free kick. Get it in the box. Get your big boys on it. Oh, the keeper comes and retrieves. 9 extra minutes, remember. We're in the first. We've had 3 now. Iranian fans going nuts. They're loving this. They want their goal. They lost 6-2 to England. They want the goal here, though, versus Wales. They haven't been able to get a couple good saves by Hennessy before his red card. 2 posts by Iran. Yellow card finally for Iran. As Errol mentioned, they weren't getting anything. Talking to the ref, all over the ref for getting that red card. High kick on the Welsh when they came in for the header. Yellow card for the Iranian. And he complains like crazy. But man, Wales got tons of yellow cards. How do you think you guys aren't getting some too? Like jeepers. Get rid of all the crap emails and the, oh my goodness, here. Black Friday nonstop emails here coming into the inbox. Early morning, get rid of them. Wales on the left side now. 1-2. Cross that. Oh. Iran desperately clears. Wales still in. Oh, the goalkeeper has it. Wales, you got to do something with some of these. Brennan Johnson was out there. Oh, Iran fast breaking now, trying to catch Wales. They only have 10 men, Welsh. Iran moving it about. Shot blocked again by Wales. They've been blocking shots real good. Helping their keeper out. Arsenal's playing some exhibition games, it looks like. Oh, yeah, I got to take Mario in today. What is that, 10:30? Dog to the vet for some shots, I think. What do you think of USA, though, Joey, today? It's going to be the most viewed soccer game ever in American history, they're saying. England, USA, Lions versus the Eagles of America. They're saying going to be the most viewed soccer match ever with Black Friday, Thanksgiving in the States here. Canada, we do Thanksgiving October, not November. Iran with a throw in on the right side here. Iran, 2 posts. Good save. Goal! Iran has got it. Wales are getting screwed and going down. Iran's going to get their 3 points. Wow. Extra time. And Iran at the death. Welsh worked so hard, got the red card, have been defending like Trojans. 1-0 to Iran. They're going to be coming, USA, for your 3rd game. They're going to want to take your scalp, USA, like they did in 98 in France. Iran wants USA. It's going to be a war. What a goal. It got through. Number 15, Iran. Who is this? Brilliant shot. Got right by the defender. He tried to flick it, maybe threw the keeper off of Wales a little bit and got by. The scenes. The Iranians are going nuts. Red card Wales. The TSN turning point, man. Holy crap is right. Iranians are coming for you, USA. Be prepared. You better get a point off England today, maybe. Number 15. Cheshmi. Rusbeh Cheshmi. What a shot. Welsh heads are down. Crying. The scenes. Getting screwed with that red card. I'd like to see that again. The offside, they refused to look at it. Looks like on VAR. The halfway line, the Iranian looked like he got an edge by being slightly offside. Yep, Joey. You are correct. Tie England today and beat Iran. Now Iran's going to get 3 points here on Wales that USA couldn't get. 1-1 draw with Wales in the first match. Iranians on the break. Welsh have pushed up. It's 2-on-2, maybe 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Iran's going to get a second. Maybe that doesn't help USA. And goal! The 9-10 extra minutes have certainly helped Iran. 2-0 Iran. Welsh are desperate, and they moved up, and they got caught. 2-0 the Iranians. Moss's 0-0s are over. FTSN, let's go, boys. 2-0 to the Iranians. They're alive. The Welshmen devastated. Oh, my goodness. The scenes. 9-10 extra minutes played. Welsh all pushing everyone up. Missed the ball. Nicks it away. The Iranian created a 2-3. The Wales too slow to get back. 3-4-on-2. Couldn't get back. Chipped it over the keeper and the defender brilliantly. Number 23. Who is this? Ramin Rezaian. Not sure. Not sure who he is, but a brilliant little chip to end this match. 2-0. Carlos Queiroz. Iran. That 9-10 extra minutes. Getting screwed with the red card. They don't look at the offside at half. Welsh are screwed. They're crying. FTSN Live. Where is everyone? Early morning. 6 a.m. Canada. Iranians partying. We were live from the Qatar Doha pool. Sister and people from Saskatoon. Loving the sunshine. Enjoying the pool. Qatar World Cup. Where is everyone? we're going to sign out. Netherlands, Ecuador later today. Bring it. Iran wants the Americans for a war in the final third game. Americans are going to know they need a draw today versus you, England. Iranians celebrating like madness. Like Errol said, TMUA. This looks a little dodgy, man. Welsh were getting cards nonstop. Hennessy kicked out. They never reviewed the VAR. At halfway, the Iranian looked like he was half a yard offside over half. They didn't look at that. Controversy, I say. And then Hennessy, they pull the yellow card and give a red card. We were live from Qatar, sister and friends, partying in the pool in Qatar. You guys missed it. Laters. Well, folks, that was rather brilliant. 2-0 win for Iran really helps. Their goals against, they got battered versus England 6-2. Now they're only -2. Because what if they end up... Oh, no, they can't. It can't end up a tie. Unless Wales beats England. Oh, my God, I don't think that's happening. They're going to be up for it. And U.S.-Iran, the third match in this pool as well. That's going to be a war. Oh, my goodness. It's coming home. What? Yeah, soccer is coming home, Adam. It's coming home 2026. Soccer is, yeah. England gave us the name of soccer. It's coming home to Canada and USA 2026. That is correct. Global Mapping Surveys Limited. Check it out online. I believe in the UK and all over. GMS Services. Check it out. GMS Limited. All your mapping, surveying needs. I don't have a banner for it, logo for it, nothing. But we're all live. Full-time Sports Network. Football Sports Talk. World Cup. Gonna end this stream. Join Hanos on Coach's Corner as well. What did we get for votes? Did we get some more votes? Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of votes piled in. We got 67% saying England easy win today versus the Americans. Oh, my God. It was very cruel. Why does no one check the offside at half? VAR. Before the red card Hennessy had to take and kill that guy. Take the yellow away and give a red. It's harsh, man. 2-0 as well. But well-deserved Iranians. They picked it up today. Fans celebrating like madness, but looked a little harsh and a little one-sided reffing. I agree, Errol. Portugal wasn't allowed to lose. You give them their dives. Belgium wasn't allowed to lose. You don't check VAR. It's a scam. It's as bad as it's ever been. Why did we go this way? Let the refs ref. They do bad enough. We can accept it. But when VAR is some guy saying to whether to look at something or not to look at something, well, we're leaving it very arbitrary still. We've changed nothing. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I'm old school. I don't believe in this VAR. They don't run it the right way, so they shouldn't do it. USA. The poll is saying England win easy. Did you vote on the poll, Joey and other Americans? 67% say England easy. 22% England in a close one. 11% on USA win. That's all, folks. Be back for Netherlands, Ecuador today. Football Sports Talk, Full-Time Sports Network, MOST, MOSSD Sports on Twitch. Kings Football Show, Senegal, Qatar. Keep it going, folks. World Cup's upon us. Copa Mundial, the greatest time every 4 years. World Cup, baby. Adios, amigos. Enjoy Thanksgiving.